What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as y'all know, we are going to be in the Horizon Cars and Coffee series. With that, we're going to be in summer, and as always, we're going to have a Forzathon weekly challenge. For this week, we're going to have the Real Open Sports. You will have to own and drive the 2009 Honda S2000 CR. So for this, as usual, you guys are going to have to own this vehicle. The one thing is, though, I do know in the past people have had issues with this car and stuff, or at least issues with this challenge, I should say, of it not working. But luckily, in recent time, I think most people have been okay. Do let me know in the comments. But you guys will see the car right here, the S2000 CR. It's only going to be $25,000. I'm also going to leave my share code on the screen. That way you guys can have the exact same build as this one. That way you can get this challenge done as quickly as possible. Once you do back out of your garage, though, all you will then have to do is basically drive the vehicle for probably like 3 to 4 seconds, and not even. You will then get the first step of this Forza Horizon challenge completed. And then moving over to the second chapter here is going to be moving on up. It is then going to want you to take the Honda S2000 CR and complete the race called Vulcan Sprint. If you are wondering, this is going to be a specific race, so you cannot do any of them. But luckily, guys, the race you are looking for is going to be in the middle of the map here. It's the blue one. It is not going to be purple. In fact, I ended up putting both of these on to check around, and I did end up stumbling upon the race, which honestly makes sense because it says something about these springs, and there's a lot of turns in this event. And also, quick thing I did want to mention with this, though, is you do not have to be on a high difficulty on this one. In fact, I am going to complete this on the above average just because to show you guys that you don't have to be on a higher difficulty. It just wants you to win the event. On top of that, I'm also going to be running TC on this vehicle because it does slightly help it. And then for chapter number 3, though, we are going to have the Downforce Drifter. For this, it basically wants you to get 3 ultimate drifts or e-drift skills using the 2009 Honda S2000. So guys, I gotta admit, one of the easiest ways I found to do this is simply head over to the highway here. That way you're going to have plenty of room and kind of just go back and forth with your drifting. You can also try to hold one a bit better. It kind of depends on that one, but I did end up finding this way to be the easiest way to do it. And the current build you guys did end up using the share code on, at least if you wanted to use it. I would say this is still going to work for this fairly well and also pretty well. But do keep in mind to turn off that traction control. It is going to make it a tad easier. And then for the last chapter here, though, is going to be Love But Limited. For this, all you will simply have to do is drive this car around for around 5 miles, and you will have the Forzathon weekly challenge completed. I have heard some people having issues with this one, guys, but my vehicle is still going to be the same one that's modified. I did not touch it or anything like that, so I don't think that's really going to matter. But do let me know if you guys are having issues with this chapter, though, because I do know in that one week where you had to drive the Shelby like 5 miles, apparently players were also having issues with that one.